accidentally lied in court. Now I could go to jail. And it all started with a regular shift at my auto repair shop. My name is Eddie. I'm 33. I live in a small town in Oklahoma. Typical place. Hot summers, dusty roads, and everyone knows everyone else by name. I work in an auto repair shop that my dad used to own. When he died of a heart attack 4 years ago, I took over. Not because I wanted to. Someone just had to carry on. I'd been his right-hand man since I was 18. The shop is on the outskirts of town. A big metal sign, Eddie's Auto Repair, is a little peeling. We fix everything from old pickups to sport bikes. We mostly have regular customers, retirees, truckers, a few women, whom the guys and I always try to help without unnecessary divorce. But there are also those who are worrisome, like Tyler, for example. He would drive up in a black Mustang, loud music, tattoos on his arms, and a look like he could see right through you. He wasn't rude, but he always seemed nervous. Once, I saw him hiding something in the trunk. Then I decided it was better not to ask unnecessary questions. This is not Los Angeles. The police are slow, and people solve their own problems. That night was like any other. Hot, muggy, with the smell of oil and exhaust fumes. I stayed late. One of the customers had an overheating engine, and I don't like leaving a job unfinished. At 11 p.m., I was just throwing trash around the corner of the workshop when I heard some screams from the parking lot. I came closer and saw someone beating up a man. A blow, another blow, and then this someone got into a car and drove away. I ran to the guy who was lying on the road. He was unconscious. I immediately called the cops, and my interrogations began. Of course, they asked me if I had seen anything suspicious. I told them everything, and added, "It seemed to me that it was Tyler. By the way he walked, by his build. I'm 90% sure." They took me to the police station. Lots of interrogations, different documents, signatures. I was so angry at Tyler. Firstly, he almost killed a man, and secondly, he set me up, because all this happened practically on my territory. I already regretted helping him with the car, so I was sure that it was Tyler. There was no one else. This confidence became my curse. The investigation proceeded quickly. I was called to court as a witness. Under oath, I said, yes, it was him. I saw him that night, and that's it. The case is closed. Tyler is arrested. His lawyer tried to prove that he had an alibi, but no one believed him. I also doubted, but kept quiet. A little over a week passed. And then the strangest thing happened. Derek, the local shop teacher, came into the shop, friendly, always with pizza for us. He was limping. Slightly, barely noticeably, but I remembered, on that camera footage, the one who hit me was also limping. Coincidence? Maybe. But Derek was wearing the exact same jacket as Tyler, and his height, almost identical. I felt everything go empty inside. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Tyler is innocent. Maybe Derek. I tried not to think about it, but I couldn't. I went to a lawyer. I told him everything. He immediately asked, "Were you sure you were sure?" I said I saw him. It was under oath. Then, my friend, you're in trouble. Even if it was a mistake, you can be charged with perjury. It's a felony. Man, how is that possible? Am I a criminal because of this? What the hell? I was literally speechless. I hadn't slept for 3 nights. The same thing was spinning in my head. I let the system down. I let a man down, and possibly ruined his life. It's been 2 months since then. I don't know what to do. Should I go to the police and go to jail? Or should I keep quiet and live with this burden? I'm really scared. I've always tried to live my life in a way that would keep me out of trouble. I didn't do anything. By the way, that poor guy, the victim, unfortunately died in the hospital. I don't know exactly what happened, but I understand that the blow was very unsuccessful, and his brain was never able to recover. So, basically, the only one who could see anything was me. And I really saw, or thought I saw. Oh, I don't know anymore. I acted so confident all this time. Only now have I realized what a responsibility it is. Maybe I'm just backing down because my feelings have cooled, and I feel sorry for Tyler. Why is my brain suddenly playing these games on me? I started drinking in the evenings. My hands are shaking. I constantly find myself checking the locks, looking out the window. What if someone knows? What if Tyler comes out and comes for me? My friends think I'm just stressed out because I'm tired. No one knows the truth. I live alone. I have no family. I can't tell anyone. Except Reddit. Please tell me, has anyone experienced this? What should I do? I'm not a murderer. But maybe I've become someone else's tool of revenge. And honestly, I'm starting to lose my mind.